Hi everyone, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Chainsaw Man chapter 121. Yes! I'm excited, and this week I haven't been spoiled about anything that happens in the chapter, which I'm so happy for. Last week it ended in a very exciting slash suspicious note with a Yoshida approaching Asa and, being like, "Are you okay?" Even though every reader knows that that's not really the reason he went up to her. He was probably already, keeping an eye on her when she was with Denji. But we don't know exactly we don't know exactly what it is that he wants to talk about with her. So yeah, we got some Nayuta and Denji interactions in the chapter, which is something I wanted since part 2 started, and it was just exactly what I needed. They're at the point where I exactly expected them to be. Not very healthy, but she's definitely at a better place than I feel Makima ever was. So yeah, there's definitely hope for her. Puchita's here. He's gonna be accompanying me. Even though you cannot see him, he's gonna be on my lap while I read. So yeah, let's just get started, shall we? And my throat has been hurting a little bit, so yeah. I'm gonna be drinking some water every now and then. Oh, the title of the chapter is Theory of Happiness. That's interesting. Okay, we're in the Devil Hunter Club Student Council office. Interesting. Here's your coffee. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry that Yoshida took Denji to a freaking cafe, but he took Asa to the Devil Hunter Club, like, little faculty room. He's standing while she's sitting down. Oh my god, I just saw that. There's a little plushie of Chainsaw Man on the couch. First thing that caught my eye after seeing their positions there. Are you sure we can drink this? Isn't it the Devil Hunter Clubs? I thought you guys were in it, kinda? Well, not really. I don't see why not, you're technically a member. Hirofumi Yoshida, the guy who rejected me when you randomly asked him out. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that she knows about him. He's with Denji a lot. I love that she knows that. They say he's a public safety devil hunter despite being in high school. Yeah, that's pretty important because he used to be just a private devil hunter back in part 1. And I think that has to do with Kishibe in some way. He must be busy. Why spend his time on a loner like me? Oh, you'll find out. I think. I think it's very I keep saying important, but I don't know how else to phrase it. That Yoshida is keeping so much distance from her as he's speaking. Could it be he started noticing me after I asked him out? Oh, honey. What were you mumbling back by the school gates? Oh, okay. I feel like he already knows that. Because he could have easily been listening in, considering his octopus can, like, detect other people, and I'm not sure if exactly what they're saying, but, like, he has some kind of, like, not tracking, but, like, you know how in part 1 he was able to tell that Makima wasn't using any animals to, basically, to keep, to, how to say that? To spy on people, basically. And he told that to Kishibe, and then he said, because my octopus can tell. But we don't know specifics. So it's interesting that he's asking for her specifically to admit it and in details. That life is easier on your own. I mean, that is the gist of it. I question why you would think that out loud. I more or less agree though. Interesting. I can definitely see him agreeing with that. I don't see him actually, you know, actually trying to be vulnerable and being close to someone. At least not yet. It's probably easier to get by living with another person, one thing leading to another, but there's no guarantee you'll build a permanently mutually agreeable relationship. Okay. These days with books and TV, you can have one-sided parasocial relationships. Damn, okay, Yoshida calling me out. The solitary life is less risky. I think it's important to note that we don't see his eyes at all during the panel that he's saying this specifically. Why, Yoshida, do you have a parasocial relationship? Maybe with Denji, perhaps? Why is Asa blushing, though? Yeah, he's affirming my values. Oh, she thinks she's found an ally. He does like me, oh my gosh! Oh my god, Asa is just such a character, am I right? It makes sense though, she hasn't really gone through all of the disillusions that Denji has in regards to, well, a lot of stuff. I'm glad we're on the same page. Uh-huh, okay, keep going. There's something I've wanted to tell you for a while now. Okay. I am not gonna say it. Let's keep going. The thing is, want you to stay away from Denji. I, okay. I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm gonna give myself away, but let's just say that a specific group of people, including me, wanted Yoshida to say this to Asa. But I doubt it's because of the reasons that I'm thinking of. Okay. That I'm trying not to, get excited too much. This is what I wanted from Yoshida. Yeah, basically. Even though he's still a mystery, we're still. The more he acts and interacts with other characters, maybe we get more glimpses into his psyche. So let's try and see. Probably he's saying this because he knows that Asa has Yoru and Yoru is trying to harm Denji. That seems like the most plausible choice. Huh? Why? I'd rather not say. You can interpret. You can interpret it however you like. Of course, this boy was gonna keep it a mystery and not even give a hint of the why. I'm glad we had this chat. This is great. This is great. I love it. Have a good one. Yoshida is so funny without meaning to, but in a totally different way than Asa, for sure. He thinks he's so slick. Yoshida, I know what you are. Okay, now it's night. Oh, I smell something nasty. Hey, we're back with Nayuta. I didn't expect to see her already so fast. It's the nastiest devil scent I've ever smelled. Go, Chainsaw Man, it's devil hunting time. Okay. So she definitely encourages him to be Chainsaw Man. But he's completely out. Well, man, I don't feel like being Chainsaw Man anymore. What? No way, why not? Because even if everybody finds out and him and the ladies all want me, you're gonna block me anyway? See, I was thinking that when I read last week. I was like, what's the point of Denji trying to do this if Nayuta is only gonna prevent any lady that wants to be with him from being with him, basically. It seems he really hadn't thought of this before. You know what? It happened to Yoru. No way, I wanna watch you fight. I wanna watch. Am I gonna be single for life? I mean, if you want to, that can be good, but if you don't want to, that seems lonely. If you turn into Chainsaw Man, lots of people will like you. Yeah, but they're gonna like the public image of him, not who he is. Not gonna know him for who he actually is. You could get way, way more love that way than from a girlfriend. Doesn't that sound super awesome? Hang on, let me think it over. Me too. Hell yeah. That, okay. Seems Nayuta is quite the persuasive talker. Interesting. Did not expect Denji to. Then again, he did say Nayuta was his first priority. I'm just, you know, but like, why didn't Nayuta say something like this a while ago? Unless Denji didn't tell her his goal was that because of the getting a girlfriend, but that seems unlikely, so I don't know. There's still lots we don't know about their dynamic. We see Asa walking alone. I'm quick to convince myself someone likes me, then when I'm wrong, my feelings get hurt. You were right with Denji, just complications happened. With Yoshida though, you were definitely delusional. A life of solitude really would be better than feeling like this. Oh man, in times like this, I really wish Yuko was still with us. You may be right. Oh no, if she's alone, she's gonna start relying more on Yoru. There's nothing even good about me. Well, who am I even living for? No. Like, I know I make fun of Asa a lot, but I really do like her and I sympathize with her. It sucks that she's feeling this way. Especially because it's not really her fault. She never really did anything to be in this situation, you know? Being possessed by Yoru. And subsequently having to find someone to make into a weapon and blah 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 to kill Chainsaw Man and all that. And that's how she ended up here. I only care about myself. Yet whenever I get lonely, I crave companionship. How arrogant is that? Oof. Oh, okay. It's been a while since Asa get fairly relatable. I know you're arrogant, Asa, but me thinks you're being a little too down on yourself. I'm just tired. Tired of my inability to maintain a lasting relationship with another human being. Oh, maybe I'd be better off dead. Oh no, she's starting to regress to when part 2 started. You remember back in like chapter, what was it, 98? In the first Asa MC chapter, when she was like, if the class were ever to like vote to get rid of someone or something like that, I'd vote for me too. Oh god, what the hell? Oh god. Someone just fell from a great height and they broke a leg. Oh god, that leg is not supposed to be bending that way. And she looks, yeah, a little shocked and like concerned. She seems to be dead almost. Something's wrong. Asa, stay back. Okay, Yoda's taking over. Makes sense. It's danger. Whoa. All the people from the apartment building are looking over here. And they're looking at Yoru / Asa? Why? The hell? It's not like she would have been able to what push that guy up somewhere up high? I'm so confused about this last page, but it feels like it's spelling trouble for our main girl here. Wow, that was... Okay, so this chapter had basically 3 parts. Yoshida and Asa, Denji and Nayuta, and then Asa and Yoru. So... yeah, I definitely saw coming what Yoshida was saying, what he was gonna say to Asa. Well, I want to talk to you about something. I just didn't expect it to like actually happen. It was like, what's a possibility? So that was fun. I mean, not for Asa, but it was fun for me. For one, because we actually get more Yoshida, and also, even though he's still being cryptic, because I mean, it makes sense. There's no reason for him to explain himself to Asa as to why he's protecting Denji, or why he would need to protect Denji from her if she's not gonna be honest about, why Denji's better off without her. Which is interesting. It's more so that, well, she was telling herself that it's better that Denji didn't come to the date, because that means, he'll be safer. It's better he stays out of her radius, out of her, where she is, because then he'll end up being Yoru's weapon, because Yoru just keeps popping up, and basically, even though Asa doesn't want it, Yoru still tries to put him in harm's way. So that said, it makes sense that even if she knows what's best, she still wanted to spend more time with him. I do find it funny that of all people, really, Yoshida liking Asa, that's such a funny concept to me. That she would actually think that. But it just means that's just how... I mean, people were like make fun of her for that, because she is desperate for love. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh, well, it just means that she would basically accept love from any person that would give it to her, which that's definitely not the best way to go about it, especially if it was someone that wouldn't really value her as she is already. So hopefully we're gonna get some development for her on that regard. Yeah, hopefully she can make meaningful connections, especially after what happened with Yuko. But I don't think it needs to be romantic, really. I'm probably alone in this. But I just want her to be, I don't know, to make friends. That said, though, things are getting a little tricky now that there's definitely more walls being put between her and Denji. And obviously Yoshida is not gonna befriend her, so she's kinda being left without options. Unless she starts befriending the freaking Devil Hunter Club. But I doubt that's gonna be the case, but you never know. But yeah, this was a cool one. One that I really... we got a lot more than I thought we would, to be honest. I think what Yoshida said about there's no guarantee you'll build a permanently mutually agreeable relationship. I feel that's gonna really mean a lot more in a retroactive manner when we start learning more about him, and why he would say something like this. The solitary life is less risky. So yeah, he is alone most of the time, or like he observes people from a distance because that's safer for him. And the whole, if you don't get close to someone, that means you cannot get hurt, they can hurt you. Therefore, it's less risky. I really want Yoshida to start forming bonds with others too. But it's hard. It's harder for me to read him, obviously, because unlike with Asa, we don't get his internal thoughts. So we don't get how he actually feels. But I feel like he really craves something genuine, even if he doesn't really realize it himself. But I could be reading too much into it. And Nayuta and Denji, I don't know how to take their scenes other than Denji is quick to agree to whatever Nayuta says, regardless if it's what he didn't want in the first place. Then again, even with Asa, when Nayuta kept saying, no, I won't turn her back, and there's no reason for me to, but he kept insisting. So I feel if it was something that Denji was really, really, something that he really wanted, he would actually, like, debate her about it, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. So I think there's definitely something deeper of her wanting to use Chainsaw Man identity to get a girlfriend, because no one so far wanted Denji. But we'll see, maybe Asa and Yoshida. I was thinking they could be the new trio, Asa, Yoshida, and Denji, but that doesn't seem to be the case. They seem to be very divided at the moment. And then, we have Asa just feeling in the dumps, not feeling like life is worth it because she doesn't have anyone that cares for her, even though she barely cares for anyone else. But I feel, honestly, that she's feeling a little like Denji in part 1. Remember when Himeno died? And he was like, would I cry for these people? I don't know. Does that make me an awful person? A horrible person? I don't know. I mean, I want to spend time with people and all, but, like, would I care about them? Even if they care about me? I feel like it's something similar, but it being done in a slightly different fashion. Obviously because of their different backgrounds as well. Oh, okay. So I think, I could be totally wrong, but I think the reason that the Chainsaw Man plushie is in the couch, like, it's just as simple as because he was gonna be the center focus of the point that Yoshida was gonna make. And if you notice, the Chainsaw Man plushie is on Yoshida's, towards more of Yoshida's side. I mean, I don't know what that says specifically, but I think it's worth noting once again. And neither of them drank the coffee. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, but this was a really good chapter. If you enjoyed my reaction, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.